Yo, what's up, guys? This is D Brown with Trackheads. I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Trackheads. So, just got finished watching the 2024 Paris Olympics women's 400-meter dash. I've been giving you guys predictions, prelims, semifinals, a bunch of different recaps and updates just based on what I've been seeing, my 2 cents, my feedback. For this particular race, my prediction was at the time Nikisha Price. Then I had Paulino, and then I had Natalia. Right, so pretty much I got two out of three. Two out of three people there. My dark horse was Salwa E. Nasser after I saw her run 49 a couple times in back-to-back Diamond Leagues. She's a athlete I think that has to get herself into race rhythm. So once I see her start running, back-to-back 49s, back-to-back 49s, 50s, 49s, 49s, 2-3 day spans of each other at different meets, she's ready to roll. So as I said, with the semifinals, we saw a bunch of different athletes look like they were in really great shape. You saw the likes of Paulino. She went 49 super low. I mean, set up her race perfectly, went like 23.3 at the 200, went 35 and some change, or 36 low. I believe it was 35 high at the 300, and was just able to motor her way down. She's a very strong runner, huge stride. I saw her run in person in Budapest last year. I mean, stride is just massive. So she's someone that is going to be very strong heading into the last part of her race. I saw Natalia. She did really well, been running 48 throughout the whole year. Alexis Holmes was, I believe, the lone American to qualify for the final. So she did pretty well, ran 49, to qualify. No, she went 50 flat in the semifinals. So this final was like the race, the biggest race. I think that I was really looking forward to. We were gonna see if it was gonna live up to the hype of what the men's 400-meter dash was. So, of course, we had Paulino winning. She ran 48.1, which is one of the fastest times since, what they said it was like the 6th fastest or 5th fastest all time. I mean, just truly incredible. I watched the race like 2 or 3 times. She came through the 200 like 23 super low, or damn near 22.9. I think it was like more like 23.1, 23.2. And you can see her kind of shift gears from 200 to 300, and she put herself in a great position. I mean, she split 34 high heading into the 300 and finished really well. She's always been a great finisher. There's not really been anyone that's been able to have an answer for her finish. She's tall, lanky, strong stride. And she finished up in 48.1, this close to 47. That was really, really impressive. And then in second place, we had Salwa E. Nasser. So Salwa E. Nasser looked really great as well, running for Bahrain. She ran through her splits. She was on the outside of Paulino. So it was really good for Paulino kind of see her so she can make adjustments as she ran. With Salwa E. Nasser, she, ran the first 200 around the same, like 23.3 maybe. When Paulina made her move on Salwa, I believe the distance was pretty much set. How they for example, Paulino ran 34 high, 34.9, 34.8. Salwa E. Nasser probably went like 35.3, 35.2, 35.3, somewhere around there. And I feel like they finished within milliseconds of each other in this last 100. So, Salwa E. Nasser came through in second place, 48.5, which is really, again, really, really impressive. It took her, I want to say 2 years to get back into this rhythm from 2019. 2019, she was she became famous or infamous for beating, at the time, Shanae Miller-Weibo, who was the defending Olympic champion for 2016. And a lot of people didn't like it because the same year or the year afterwards, she had whereabouts violations. So she had to take, I think, 2 years off. So now she's back in rhythm. She's back running 48, which is really, really impressive. And for third place, we had Natalia. So Natalia was in the back. She was fighting for her life. She snatched that last place from the young lady from Ireland who trains with Julian Alfred. Her name escapes me, but beautiful girl. Ran for University of Texas. And I think she ran 49 as well. But like I said, it's a game of strength. And I want to say, besides Salwa E. Nasser, all the athletes that did relatively well, that Paulino and Natalia, they've been running 48s, 49s all year. Actually, Paulino, this is her first time going 48 for the year. But, Natalia has gone 48, and she was able to finish up with a 48, 9 to get that last spot. So In this particular race, I think this is probably the first time ever you were not getting a medal unless you ran 48 seconds. Alexis Holmes, like I said, was the leading American. She came through and ran 49.7, which is really impressive. She got sixth place, which is really cool. But like I said, it's gonna take a 48 to even crack the top three, and do what and really make sure to cement your top three position in the world at this point. I mean, the rest of the country kind of caught up. They were saying this about the 400 for the men last year, so I really think next year is going to be a great year for women's 400-meter running. You have Alexis Holmes, you have a couple of the athletes from University of Arkansas making their way up. There's going to be a bunch of girls that's running 49 that's going to take it down to 48. Of course, with Sydney McLaughlin, she went 48 this year as well, but she's a 400-meter hurdler. So I'm really interested to see how they're going to bring all that talent to the 4x4 to see how we're going to capitalize on that. So, like I said, guys, crazy race. It lived up to expectations. This is my recap for the finals. The Olympics are almost coming to an end, guys. So these, last couple events, I'm really trying to really relish in it, because it's not much, it's not all the time we get to see this level of competition, this level of fierce competition. So really dope. I want to thank you guys for watching. This is D Brown with Trackheads. Peace.